Hey, this is the deck breakdown for Armored Alchemy. I'm just going to talk about the deck, some of the cards I chose, why I chose them. If you're not interested in listening to the breakdown, please feel free to skip ahead to the gameplay. Okay, so there's three main parts to this deck. The first part is a card draw package, which involves Sunset Wanderer, Snowdrop, the Morvan Vortis that spawned from your leader ability, as well as One-Eyed Betsy. Aside from the card draw and shuffle package, there are bonded units. There are three bonded pairs, and they are Iron Falcon Knife Juggler, Illusionists, and Caravan Vanguards. And finally, what you want to end the game on is the Alchemist Power Swap combo. So when Alchemist swaps power, and the target is Olgierd in another card, or Living Armor in another card, um, Olgierd's power does not change, because that's his ability. And Living Armor's power does not change, because it resets back to its armor level. So ideally, what you do is you play some Armorer's Workshop to get Living Armor a little more boosted, to get the Alchemist swap value, and with Olgierd being your second pick. But let's start with the bronzes. I will talk about the best way to use them, and hopefully you guys have some fun with this deck, because I enjoyed playing it on ladder. So first are Illusionists. Illusionists are situational. You don't want them in your opening hand because they're next to useless, and aside from Iron Falcon Knife Jugglers, you have no real way of killing any targets to get Illusionist uh, anything to pull from your opponent's graveyard. So Illusionists you want to keep for a round 3, maybe even a round 2 bleed. Next we have Alchemists. Now we play Alchemists with Teleportation, and you can play Teleportation another time through Tris Telekinesis. So what you want to do in order to get Alchemist value is you want some low units to swap with our two high powered cards, so Living Armor and Olgierd. And Jermain is the answer to that question. He spawns 4 cows on the board, and he spawns one more cow every 3 turns. Now, these cows are amazing targets for the Alchemist because if you swap with an Olgierd, Alchemist plays for +9 points, so that's 14 points Alchemist. If you play Living Armor, it's the same, but you can boost Living Armor with Armorer's Workshop. So the first one you play will boost it by 2, the second one it'll get stronger, it'll boost it by 3, and you can actually play a third Armorer's Workshop from Tris Telekinesis to get even more Living Armor value, while also protecting some of your valuable bronze units. Just be wary that you don't Armorer's Workshop a unit that you intend to teleport later, because you will lose value that way. Next, we have some Highwaymen. So Highwaymen is great. It gives us a little bit of deck thinning. And we combo them with Cosimo. Cosimo plus Highwaymen always gives excellent value. And sometimes you might get some great cards. Aside from Cosimo, we have a little bit of control in this deck. This is our only tile removal, so use it sparingly and wisely. Artifact Compression. It basically plays as a reset and a lock. It's decent because you don't really have anything else as an answer. Your deck is all about building big, not really answering some threats that the opponent might put out aside from Iron Falcon Knife Juggler. So these two are your two control options. Don't blow them early because if you commit too hard in round 1, you may not have anything to protect yourself round 2. Next, we have Snowdrop. Because we have a lot of card draw in this deck, and we have a lot of cards that we might draw into that we definitely don't want because some of our packages do not go together. You know, if you have a handful of Armorer's Workshop and Caravan Vanguards and some Illusionists, you want to fix that. So what you would do is you would play Snowdrop, and on that same turn you'd most likely play out your Tactical Decision Leader. And if Snowdrop stays on the board, you can get bonus value from Betsy. Betsy draws bonded units and fixes your hand, and that'll boost Snowdrop by 4. And same with when Sunset Wanderer leaves your hand, Snowdrop will boost again. Then we have Olgierd. Olgierd, apart from having some amazing art, has a pretty neat ability. His power cannot be changed by other abilities. So unless Olgierd is locked, his power is always staying 10. And Olgierd, he is a secret weapon against Reavers. If you ever play against NR Reavers, save Olgierd for a second round. Try your best to win round 1 and then drop Olgierd. All the Reavers will target it, but do no damage. And you basically win the game. Aside from Olgierd, we also have Triss Telekinesis. Now Triss is pretty handy because you have 2 bronzes in this deck, 2 bronze specials that get lots of value. So first is Teleportation. You can use Teleportation on Illusionist to spawn more units that you might want to pick out from your opponent's graveyard. If you're going for the power swap combo, you want to use that on Alchemist. You can use and on Caravan Vanguard, if you have some Iron Falcon Knife Jugglers on the board to get their charges back up. And Armored Workshop. So this is good if you don't need to teleport anything. This is your second pick. You Armorer's Workshop, ideally on Living Armor, because the higher Living Armor is, the more value you can get from Alchemist. Then we have Mushy Truffle. It's just there to spawn some whatever bonded unit you want that's situational, and it also gives 6 points of boost with Golden Froth. Then we have Oniromancy. Oniromancy is solid, gives your deck consistency. If you need to start a combo for something, like you're missing Snowdrop and you have all your other cards, you can fish for it with Oniromancy. And finally, Sunset Wanderers. Now you do have a lot of card draw and shuffle back into your deck, so you want to make sure to get as many turns of value from Sunset Wanderer in your hand as possible. So if it's getting close to the end, maybe play out Betsy or Snowdrop, or even just Leader. If you can send Sunset Wanderer out past round 1 and he's more than like 9 points of value, it's decent, but you usually want to aim for 10 points of value or more when Sunset Wanderer leaves your hand. And then finally we have Cursed Scroll, in case we end up with some junk we don't want in our hand at the beginning, and to start off one of our combos. Cursed Scroll is good for setting that up. Hopefully you guys like this deck. It was fun to play, fun to test out, and nobody really expects the Alchemist power swap combo, so you might catch some people off guard with that. Anyway, good luck on ladder and have fun. Let's cut to some gameplay.
Ested esa prisa.
Our path over the earth by stars in the night sky is guided. From white sands to snows.
Clean that up. Dissection is time. Child's play.
I've seen it already.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage. Greetings. What is it?
Why aren't you listening? Listen to me sing, damn it!
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
anyone asks, you've not seen me. There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
One wart.
My men know the meaning of sacrifice.
Our path over the earth by stars in the night sky is guided.
Once given, we never break.
Who said you can't win wars with whimsy?
From white sands to snows.
Could do this with both me hands tied behind me back. Never dropped a one, but I've thrown a plenty. You'll never get my rhymes out of your heads.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
Mutation of the eyes.
I will
That is
chop
the
off
latest
3 heads
mutation.
with one blow.
our way, we must always.
Greetings. What is it? If anyone asks, you've not seen me. There's been a mistake. I'm no mage. Greetings. What is it?
The moment. I need to smoke.